Hi, I'm Kimberly Deziree, and I wanted to share my experience with the names doctor. I recently had an analysis done on my name, and I was really thrilled with the results. He was so accurate in telling me all about my life, my past from childhood right up until now. With the information that he gave me, it helped me understand some patterns that have been playing out in my life. And it also confirmed a decision I made about a year and a half ago. You see, I had changed my name on my own. I decided I didn't want to have the same last name as my ex-husband because that name represented trauma to me. Every time I even heard my last name, I felt sick to my stomach. So I didn't want to have that name anymore. And as I was having a spiritual awakening and healing from past trauma that was part of my life from childhood through my really bad divorce and some other life circumstances, I knew that changing my name was something that I needed to do to help me feel better about the woman that I was becoming. So on my own, like I said, I changed my name not knowing the impact that it was actually going to have on me. Because when I decided to change my name and drop the ex-husband's name, I also decided I didn't want my maiden name because that name to me represented the family of origin and a lot of pain and trauma. So I decided to create my own last name, and I found a name that suited me and it felt right, so I went to court. And I even dropped my middle name, which was Ann. So I legally became Kimberly Deziree. And I have to say, when I went to court, I left that courtroom knowing that I was a different person. Somehow putting it on paper signified a metamorphosis for me, and that this really meant change. And I now was this person, and I shed the old me. So when I had the name analysis done, and it explained a lot of the history with all the names that I had, including my mother's maiden name, my father's name, the married names that I was married twice in my life. This very long and detailed report was completely accurate in telling a story of my life and what had gone on when I was these different people with these different names. So I was so thrilled to see that the name I chose for myself and dropping my middle name, how differently that has actually affected me. And the names doctor actually was able to show me why it was important for me to do this name change and why I'm seeing different results, because it actually altered the pattern of my history and my karma and destiny. So I recommend, if you are just curious about this, have a report done. Or if you have a name that is your maiden name, married name, whatever, and every time you hear that name, you don't feel really good about it, it kind of gives you a pit in your stomach, then I really suggest you check this out and give it a shot, because the information was totally spot on. I got pages and pages of information. And it wasn't like doing, numerology. This is a totally different system, something that I had never seen before. So I hope this little testimonial gives you the inspiration to check it out and to try it, because I'm really glad that I did. It just confirms what I knew in my heart, that I needed to energetically make this change, because the other names just didn't fit well with me anymore as I grew and evolved. So check them out, and I wish you all the best. Thank you. And again, my name is Kimberly Deziree, and that is legal.